Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to math. Today we're gonna find the inverse of equations. Okay, notice I have an equation up here. F of x equals 2/5 x minus 1/5. Okay, if you guys remember, another way of saying f of x is y. Okay, so we can say y equals 2/5 x minus 1/5. Okay, to find the inverse of this equation, all we have to do is we're gonna flip the y and the x. Okay, so instead of saying y equals, we're gonna say x equals 2/5 y instead of x, because remember we flipped them, minus 1/5. Okay, so the goal here is to solve for y. Okay, we're going to solve for y. We have our original equation. F of x equals 2/5 x minus 1/5. That's one equation, so we're going to find the inverse of that. The way we're going to do it is we're going to get rid, notice how 5 is being divided on one side. If you want to move it to the other side, the opposite of division is multiplication, right? So whatever to do to one side, you have to do to the other. We're going to multiply by 5. We're going to multiply by 5 over here. 5 cancels out the 5's on the bottom. So 5 times x. We have 5x, because it cannot combine. Because remember, variable and a number cannot combine. 5x equals 2y, because we got rid of the 5, right? Because we moved it over here. Minus 1. Okay? Because again, we did 5 on both sides. Now that we have that 5, again, we're going to move the 1. Because remember, constant always goes first, guys. 5x plus 1, because remember, we cannot combine them because constant and numbers with variables don't combine. We're left with 2y. And then finally, we divide by 2 on both sides. We're left with y equals 5 over 2x plus 1/2. Okay? So the inverse of 2/5 x minus 1/5 is y equals 5 over 2x plus 1/2. Okay? And that's it. That's all we're doing today. We're just flipping the y and the x and solving for y. Okay? Very simple concept, straightforward, should I say? Okay? Make sure you write down the notes. Make sure you're taking a picture of those notes too, okay? Alright, so here's your assignment for today. Alright guys, for your assignment for today is f of x equals 2/3 x minus 1, okay? That's your first one. And your second one is f of x, or should I say y, equals, okay, 2x minus 3. Okay, so I have 2 problems on the board. Make sure you work them out. Make sure you submit your answers as soon as you're done watching the video. Okay, and I'll be waiting for your email.